Welcome to a deep dive into the world of Siri. You're looking to really maximize Siri, right?
That's right.
We're going to explore not just what Siri can do,
Yeah.
but how those capabilities can honestly change the way you use your device.
It is really amazing
Yeah.
to think how voice commands have evolved from simple tasks
Yeah.
to, almost like extensions of ourselves,
Right.
helping us navigate the digital world more seamlessly.
Exactly. So, let's start with something universally relatable. Messaging.
Sure.
I mean, we've all been there, hands full, and suddenly need to send a text.
Yep.
Siri. Hey, Siri. Text, David, be there in 5 minutes. Boom, the message is sent. Never even touched your phone.
Easy.
But it goes way beyond simple text.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then think about the accessibility feature.
Oh, totally.
For someone who may not be able to physically type,
Yeah.
voice-activated messaging opens up a whole new level of connection
That's true.
and independence.
So empowering. It's not just about texting, though, right? You can send voice memos, group texts, even send messages through specific apps like WhatsApp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what about when you want to share more than just words?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine looking at a breathtaking picture
Yeah.
on your phone and you want to share it.
Uh-huh.
Rather than, fumbling with your phone, you can just say, send this picture to Sarah.
Yeah.
And it's done.
It's so convenient.
It is.
I love how Siri can handle all the little details that would normally interrupt your flow. So beyond messaging, Siri can take control of various apps on your device.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about opening and closing apps. Siri can delve deeper, interacting with app functions to perform specific tasks.
Right. For example, think about the magnifier app,
Yeah.
which can be a game changer for someone with low vision.
Absolutely.
Instead of navigating menus and settings,
Yeah.
they can activate the magnifier by saying, hey, Siri, open magnifier.
And that's it.
And just like that, the world around them becomes more accessible.
Simple voice commands, but it can have such a profound impact
It really can.
on someone's daily life.
Yeah.
And speaking of accessibility, Siri also has a powerful feature called VoiceOver
Oh, yeah.
that essentially provides an audio description of what's happening on your screen.
Right. So someone who is blind or has low vision can navigate their phone effortlessly using voice commands and audio feedback.
It's incredible.
A complete game changer for digital inclusion.
Right. And it's not just about accessibility. Think about multitasking. Let's say you're cooking
Sure.
and following a recipe on your iPad.
Okay.
Instead of stopping to scroll through, you can just ask Siri to read the next step aloud,
Uh-huh.
keeping your hands free, focused on what you're doing.
Absolutely. It's like having an extra set of hands.
Right.
Or, in this case, an extra voice to guide you.
Yeah.
And speaking of managing your day, Siri can handle phone calls
Yes.
with impressive dexterity.
Right.
Calling someone is as easy as saying, hey, Siri, call Mom.
Yeah.
You can call by name, number,
Uh-huh.
or even nearby businesses.
So you can even use Siri to call using speakerphone, redial a number, return a missed call. You can even ask Siri to identify an unknown number.
Right. It's like having a personal assistant manage your entire call log.
Oh, for sure.
And for those times when you need more than just a voice, Siri can also initiate FaceTime calls.
Oh, totally.
So whether you're connecting with family across the country
Yeah.
or having a virtual meeting with colleagues,
Yeah.
staying connected is just a voice command away.
Now, beyond communication and managing apps, Siri can also take control of your device settings.
Yeah.
Imagine you're driving and need to turn on Do Not Disturb
Okay.
to avoid distractions. Instead of fumbling with your phone, you can simply say, hey, Siri, turn on Do Not Disturb,
Right.
and Siri will handle it.
Keep your focus where it needs to be on the road.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that using voice commands while driving is a great way to stay safe and avoid distractions.
Yeah.
However, always prioritize your safety and use these features responsibly.
Safety should always come first.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's talk about something we all struggle with, managing our time.
Right.
Siri is a master of all things time-related,
Yes.
especially when it comes to alarms and timers.
Need to wake up at 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Just tell Siri, set an alarm for 7 a.m.
Say it,
and you're set.
And it's not just about setting alarms. You can turn off specific alarms, name your timers, and even create recurring alarms for daily routines.
Huh.
For instance, I like to start my day with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So instead of setting a timer every morning, I told Siri, hey Siri, create a recurring alarm called tea time for 8 a.m. every day.
Oh, nice.
Now, every morning, Siri reminds me to take a moment,
Yeah.
relax, enjoy my tea before the day begins.
It's those little personalized touches that make Siri feel like an extension of your routines and preferences. Speaking of personalization, Siri can also manage your calendar like a pro,
Totally.
helping you stay organized and on top of your schedule.
Imagine this. You're walking out the door and suddenly remember
Yeah.
you need to reschedule a meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of pulling out your phone,
Right.
navigating through your calendar app, you can just tell Siri, hey Siri, reschedule my meeting with John to tomorrow at 2:08 p.m.
Easy.
And bam, your calendar is updated and you're on your way.
So convenient.
Almost like a personal assistant who anticipates your needs
Right.
and adjusts your schedule accordingly.
Totally.
And let's not forget those everyday reminders
Uh-huh.
that can easily slip our minds. So whether it's picking up groceries,
Yeah.
remembering to call a friend,
Right.
even just taking a break from work, Siri can help you stay on top of your to-do list.
The flexibility of Siri's reminder function is great.
Oh, yeah.
You can create reminders for specific times,
Okay.
locations, or even when you're interacting with certain people.
So, for example, let's say you need to remember to pick up dry cleaning. Instead of setting a generic time-based reminder,
Right.
you can tell Siri, remind me to pick up my dry cleaning when I leave work.
Exactly.
That way, it pops up at the most relevant moment.
Yeah.
More likely you'll actually remember to do it.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can customize these reminders to fit into your daily routine.
Yeah.
And speaking of things we want to remember, Siri is also a fantastic note taker.
Absolutely.
Whether it's a brilliant idea that strikes you in the middle of the night,
Uh-huh.
a shopping list you need to compile,
Right.
even just a quick note to yourself.
Yeah.
Siri can capture it all.
You can dictate notes to Siri, have them read back to you,
Right.
even search for specific notes based on keywords.
So imagine you're working on a project and you need to find a specific piece of information you jotted down earlier.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of sifting through pages of handwritten notes, you can just ask Siri, find my note about project deadlines.
Love it.
It will pull up the relevant note instantly.
It's like having a searchable database
Oh, for sure.
of your thoughts and ideas right in your pocket.
And for those times when you need to capture more than just words, Siri can also record voice memos.
Oh, of course.
Perfect for those spontaneous moments of inspiration.
Right.
Or recording a quick voice message to yourself.
Think about a musician who suddenly comes up with a melody.
Uh-huh.
Instead of scrambling for pen and paper,
Yeah.
they can just tell Siri, record a voice memo,
Right.
hum the melody directly into their phone, preserve that creative spark
Wow.
before it fades away.
I love how Siri can be a tool for creativity and
Yeah.
capturing those fleeting moments of brilliance. Now imagine you're in a new city
Okay.
and you're completely turned around. Instead of pulling out a map trying to decipher street signs,
Right.
you can just ask Siri, hey Siri, how do I get to the Louvre Museum?
And Siri will not only provide turn-by-turn directions, but also show you estimated travel times, traffic conditions, and even alternative routes if necessary.
That's incredible.
You can even choose to use different mapping services based on your preferences.
So it's like having a personal navigation system that knows the city better than you do.
It really is. And it's not just about finding your way in unfamiliar places.
Yeah.
Think about how this can be a game changer for accessibility.
Totally.
Someone who is blind or has low vision can use Siri to navigate their surroundings independently,
For sure.
getting from point A to point B without relying on others.
It's amazing how something as simple as getting directions can become such an empowering tool for people with disabilities. And speaking of staying informed, Siri can also help you stay up to date on the ever-changing weather conditions.
Absolutely.
Imagine you're planning a picnic
Right.
in the park, and you want to make sure you're not going to be caught in a sudden downpour.
Yeah.
Instead of checking multiple weather apps or websites,
Right.
you can just ask Siri,
Right.
hey Siri, will it rain this afternoon?
Exactly.
Get an instant, accurate forecast.
Siri can provide detailed weather information, including current conditions, hourly forecasts, daily summaries, and even long-range outlooks.
You can ask very specific questions like, what's the humidity going to be like tomorrow? Or is it going to be windy this weekend?
And Siri will provide you with the precise information you need
Yeah.
to plan your day or even your week.
It's like having your own personal meteorologist.
It is.
Now, beyond weather,
Yeah.
Siri can also keep you connected to your digital world by managing your email. Imagine you're expecting an important email.
Okay.
You want to check if it's arrived.
Right.
Instead of unlocking your phone, opening your email app, searching through your inbox,
Yeah.
You can simply ask Siri, hey Siri, do I have any new email from Sarah?
Exactly. And Siri will not only tell you if you have new emails from Sarah,
Wow.
but can also read those emails aloud.
Oh, wow.
Compose new emails, reply to existing emails, and even search for specific emails based on sender, subject, or keywords.
It's like having a virtual assistant
Right.
sorting through your inbox and presenting you with the most relevant information.
Exactly.
It's incredible how Siri can streamline even the most mundane tasks,
Right.
freeing up our time and mental energy for the things that truly matter.
Absolutely.
And speaking of managing information, did you know that Siri is also a whiz at math?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you're at the grocery store and you want to quickly calculate the cost per ounce of 2 different brands of cereal. Instead of pulling out your calculator or trying to do the math in your head,
Right.
you can just ask Siri,
Yeah.
hey Siri, what's 12.99 divided by 16?
Exactly. And Siri will provide you with the answer instantly, allowing you to make an informed decision without breaking your shopping stride.
That's incredible.
Siri can handle simple and complex calculations,
Yeah.
conversions, percentages, and even currency conversions.
So it's like having a powerful calculator always at your beck and call.
It is. And those little moments of efficiency can really add up throughout the day.
Speaking of efficiency,
Yeah.
let's talk about one of Siri's most impressive capabilities, accessing general knowledge.
Yes.
Imagine you're in a trivia night at your local pub,
Okay.
and a question comes up that stumps the entire team.
Right.
Instead of frantically searching the internet on your phone, you can discreetly ask Siri, hey Siri, what is the capital of Australia?
And Siri will whisper the answer in your ear.
Awesome.
Canberra.
Hopefully saving your team from trivia disgrace. Siri has access to a vast database of information,
Oh, it's
allowing you to get instant answers to questions on a wide range of topics, history, science, geography, sports, entertainment, and so much more.
Yeah. It's like having a walking encyclopedia right in your pocket.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And for those of us who are trying to stay active and healthy,
Right.
Siri can even track our steps,
Yeah.
helping us monitor our daily activity levels.
Yeah.
Imagine you're trying to reach a goal of 10,000 steps a day.
Right.
Instead of checking a separate fitness tracker or app,
Right.
you can simply ask Siri, hey Siri, how many steps have I taken today?
Absolutely. And Siri will provide you with an update on your progress,
Nice.
helping you stay motivated
Right.
and on track to achieve your fitness goals.
It's those little nudges and reminders that can make a big difference.
They really can.
And speaking of tracking, did you know Siri can also tell you your current location
Yeah.
and even share it with your contacts?
Of course it can.
Imagine you're meeting up with friends at a new restaurant and you want to let them know exactly where you are. Instead of sending a text message or trying to explain your location over the phone, you can simply tell Siri, hey Siri, share my location with David.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Siri will send your precise location directly to David,
Wow.
making it easier than ever to coordinate those meetups
That's amazing.
and ensure everyone arrives at the right place at the right time.
It's a simple feature but can save a lot of hassle.
It can.
And for those times when you're traveling internationally or trying to communicate with someone who speaks a different language,
Right.
Siri can be your personal translator.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine you're in a foreign country
Right.
trying to order food at a restaurant and you're struggling to understand the menu or communicate your order. Instead of resorting to awkward hand gestures or fumbling through a phrase book, you can simply ask Siri, hey Siri, how do you say, I would like the pasta carbonara in Italian?
And Siri will not only provide you with the correct translation,
This.
but can also speak the phrase aloud,
Oh, wow.
helping you communicate effectively with locals
Yeah.
and navigate unfamiliar situations with confidence.
It's incredible how Siri can break down language barriers
Right.
and facilitate cross-cultural communication.
Absolutely. And speaking of connecting with others,
Yeah.
Siri can also access your contact information,
Right.
making it easier than ever to stay in touch with the people who matter most.
Imagine you're driving and you need to call your partner, but you can't remember their phone number. Instead of pulling over
Right.
to look it up,
Yeah.
you can simply tell Siri, hey Siri, call my wife.
And Siri will instantly place the call,
It's so convenient.
ensuring you can stay connected while on the go.
Yeah.
And it's not just about calling.
Right.
You can ask Siri for someone's address, email address, birthday,
Yeah.
or any other piece of information stored in your contacts.
It's like having a personal assistant who knows everyone you know.
It is.
And now, get ready for this. You can even use Siri to access ChatGPT.
Yes.
Imagine having the power of a large language model right at your fingertips,
Right.
or rather at the tip of your tongue.
ChatGPT is an incredibly powerful tool for learning research
Yes.
and even creative writing.
So being able to access it through Siri opens up a whole world of possibilities.
It does. It does.
Imagine you're working on a presentation.
Okay.
And you need to find some statistics on a particular topic.
Right.
Instead of spending hours searching the internet,
Yeah.
you can just ask Siri, hey Siri, ask ChatGPT to find me some statistics on the global smartphone market.
Exactly. And ChatGPT will provide you with a concise summary of the most relevant data, saving you time and effort. It's like having a research assistant.
For sure.
Who can analyze vast amounts of information and present you with the most pertinent insights.
It really is a game changer for anyone who needs to access information.
It is.
Quickly and efficiently.
Absolutely.
It's remarkable how Siri can connect us to such powerful tools and resources, expanding our capabilities in ways we never thought possible. But before we get too carried away with all the amazing things Siri can do, it's important to remember we're still in control. If you ever need to stop Siri in its tracks, just say cancel or stop.
And if you need to replay a voice memo, simply say, play voice memo. It's as easy as that.
Yeah, it's amazing how just like one word can instantly put you back in the driver's seat. So I think we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. From managing everyday tasks to accessing this vast universe of information available at our fingertips.
What I find so exciting is how seamlessly Siri integrates into our lives, you know? It's not just about issuing commands, it's about having a partner.
Totally.
In navigating the complexities of this digital landscape.
Like having a sidekick who's always ready to help.
Yes.
Whether you need directions, a quick calculation, or even just like a dose of trivia knowledge.
And as voice recognition and artificial intelligence continue to advance, the potential for Siri to become even more intuitive and indispensable is pretty mind-boggling.
And I know. It makes you wonder what the future holds.
I know.
Right. Like, are we going to be having full-blown conversations with our devices, collaborating on creative projects, or even receiving personalized coaching and guidance in real time? It's a fascinating thought.
It is a fascinating thought.
But, you know, in the meantime, there's a whole world of possibilities waiting to be explored with Siri right now.
I think the key is to experiment, to discover those features that resonate with your individual needs and preferences.
Exactly.
You know, perhaps you'll find that dictating notes totally revolutionizes your workflow. Or maybe using Siri to manage your calendar finally brings you that elusive sense of organization. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise yourself by having a philosophical conversation with ChatGPT through Siri. The beauty is its adaptability. It's a tool that can be molded to fit your unique style and enhance your life.
For sure.
In countless ways.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Siri, I encourage you to embrace the power of your voice. Don't hesitate to ask Siri for help. Explore new commands and discover those hidden gems that'll transform your digital experience. The possibilities are truly endless.
They are.
That's a great note to end on.
It is.
I think. Go forth and unlock the full potential of Siri. I have a feeling.
I think you will.
You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish with just your voice. Until next time, happy commanding.